Attention all you fake-ass people, narcissistic assholes, backstabbing traitors, and users. Listen up. I've got a message for you, and it's not pretty. I've put up with your endless bullshit, your pathetic lies, and your manipulative games. You've taken my kindness for weakness, used me, and stabbed me in the back whenever it suited you. Well, fuck that, and fuck you too. I'm not your fucking doormat anymore. You can take your deceit, your betrayal, and your lies and shove them straight up your ass. I'm done with your toxic garbage, your fake-ass smiles, and your self-serving games. So here's my final message to all of you worthless pieces of shit. Fuck you. Fuck your fake-ass smiles. Fuck your two-faced bullshit. And fuck everything you stand for. I'm done with all your fucking bullshit, and you can kiss my fucking ass.
Yo, what's up, man? What's going on, man? It's the 313, the New Breed, Real Talk, man. Back at it once again, man. Live and direct in the Breedatorium right now, man. So just want to say thank you all so much, man. Like and subscribe to the channel, 313, the New Breed, Real Talk. So today's topic today is we fellas, you got to stop talking to women that aren't giving you the time of day. What I mean by that is you could do all the talking to a female, do all the calling and texting and coming up to women's house and stuff like that. But if you're the only one that's doing that, if you're the only one that's doing that, it's she doesn't like you. If you're liking her, if there's a significant percentage of of how much you like her to how much she likes you, that's a problem. If it's not at least 50, or she likes you even more than you, then it's just not gonna work out. Like and I've even came across this where I see myself calling a chick, texting a chick, or even messaging her on social media to the point where I'm like, man, this just ain't gonna work. Why do I feel like I gotta message her 5 times or 10 times, and she responds after that, after 5 to 10 times? When it gets to that point, you gotta ask yourself, man, why do I keep doing that? And the more and more you do that, the more and more she's gonna look at you as being thirsty. So this is why I even tell guys this. I said, man, if you're calling her a significant amount of times and she's not responding, she doesn't want to talk to you. She's not feeling you. Don't even waste your time. Just delete the number, block her, all of that. And a lot of guys got to come up to the point. Like it's a lot of men that don't. They just don't get the hint. It's like the more and more. It's like a lot, and it's a lot of guys that don't know how to talk to women. So any number they get, they're super excited to the point to where they're blowing this chick's phone up, and it's scaring them. And a lot of these women are afraid of guys like that blows up their phone or shows up at their house or text, get in touch with them every hour on the hour. What you doing? Hey, what's up, beautiful, and all that. Every woman does not like that. Every woman does not like that. But at the same time, too, they only act like that when they're not attracted to you. They'll only do that if you don't hear from them that much. That means they not feeling you. They're not attracted to you. Because with men that they are attracted to, they're not gonna do any stuff like this. Very rarely. They may do that for some, but they rarely do that for most. So, I've came through situations where I was just like, especially when I was younger. I look back and I'm like, I was overly nice to females, giving them rides and stuff where they had to go, and the thing is, I was just being the nice guy. I was being the simp. I admit that I was that when I was younger. Even though I've always had women, but at the same time, it was like you just can't find the right one that you like. That was my big issue. But I was always around a lot of women anyway, so it was just like, but it's just couldn't find that right one. But it's like when I was younger, I didn't realize that because I had a young mind. I was, sometimes I was just gratified by just being around women. And that kind of how a lot of guys are now today, especially, these younger guys. I didn't even realize that a lot of guys haven't really came up to a woman or approached a woman until they're 25 years old. That's crazy. That is crazy. It's like a lot of men don't know how to come up to women or talk to women. And that's crazy. It's so much stuff going on to the point to where they feel that way. Now you got women out here that don't like guys coming up to them in public when this stuff has been going on for years. Like this stuff has been going on for years. Scandala, what's up, man? What's going on with you, bro? Appreciate you checking the live, man. Appreciate that. But yeah, man, it's just a lot of women. Um, but you gotta understand too, fellas. It's a lot of wacko women out here too, man. Where if you coming up to them and then they like get the fuck away from me. I don't want to talk to you. You're not my type. Ew, and all that. Just keep it moving. Don't even get into an argument with them. Don't call them out their name, whatever. Just keep it moving. Just keep it moving because you don't want to go through anything like that anyway. So if she's not attracted to you, it's okay. It's gonna be women that's going to be attracted to you. Like you just gotta come to the point to where you're not gonna get every woman. You're not. And also too, and this is another thing guys gotta understand as well. Just because you got a female number does not mean that she's feeling you. You can have her number and then it could be a wrong number. You can have her number and then she can not even answer the phone, not answer a text. Or sometimes she answers a text but don't pick up the phone. Now that tells you either she's not feeling you or she has a dude. But you're gonna go through things with women. Every guy has to goes through things with women. But we gotta stop blowing these women up that is not feeling us, that doesn't want to talk to us. It becomes damn near stalkerish and creepy. And you don't want to be known as a creepy guy who just keeps calling and texting and doing all of this stuff. You don't want to go through, you don't want that to happen. I've seen I see that a lot. I've seen a lot of my friends do that. And I tell them, bro, why do you keep calling this girl and texting this girl and she's not gonna call you back? And it's a lot of guys that's under this Steve Urkel's thing to where they think if I bother the girl for years and years, she's gonna come back and she's gonna eventually like me. But if you really notice throughout Family Matters, she liked everybody else, even the reincarnation of Urkel and Stefan. She liked him more than she liked Urkel. And then it took eventually years and years passed to where Laura couldn't even get nobody. Nobody wanted her. That's when she wanted Steve. You don't want it to get to that point to where you're trying to hound a female for years and years and years and years just so you can date her or be with her. You don't want to wait 10, 15, 20 years for a chick. Like, no. You want to be with a chick who wants to be with you and only you and not because of materialistic things. You don't want that. You don't want to deal with that. But men have to understand the fact that there is somebody out there for you. It may take some time. You may have to go through a whole lot of hood rats and ducks and whores and bitches, but eventually you're gonna find that right one. It's gonna take some time. You gotta go through stuff, but it happens with everybody. And you don't want to be the guy that everybody wants to deal with you because of what you have and your money. You want a woman to deal with you because she really wants to be with you, love you. It's a lot, man. It is a lot of hood stakes out here. It's a lot of gold diggers out here. We know that, but you got to watch out for that. You got to really, really watch out for that. And and this has been going on. It's like, fellas, you have to just love yourself, man. You got to just get yourself together. I would just tell any man too, man, just get yourself together before you get to anything serious with women. If you can't afford to take a woman out to date, just work on your resources. Work on yourself. Or if you can't afford a particular place, go to places to where you can afford. Go crazy on first dates. If a female really likes you, it shouldn't even matter where the hell you go. It could be a coffee shop, it could be a buffet, it could be anywhere. As long as she wants to be with you and wants to be in your presence, that's all that matters. But we got too many of these women out here that care so much about clicks and views and who they can impress with on social media and where they want to go and taking pictures of the meals and places and stuff, but don't will take a picture of everything and anything, but take a picture with you. So that lets you know right then and there, they not messing with you. They weren't messing with you from the get go. And I see some of these guys. I see it on social media. It's one dude I cannot even remember his name. Man, I think he's real popular on YouTube. And this chick is literally taking advantage of him like crazy and constantly talking bad about him and all that, even during the live streams while he playing video games and stuff like that. Constantly just clowning this dude. And you cannot take disrespect from nobody. There comes a line to where if your woman disrespects you, that's a no-go. That is a no-go. Because she wouldn't want you to disrespect her. So why would you want her to disrespect you? But we've come to a point to where it's a lot of men have that are okay with being disrespected. It's okay for them to take all this disrespect from these women long as they're with them, long as they in the presence. And it's not that much disrespect in the world for you to be with somebody like that. It's like it's supposed to be about respect. It's supposed to be about, coming together. It's supposed to be about just uh just love and appreciation and just coming home to somebody that you really love. If you don't have that, if you can't come to a happy home, it's not worth it. This you don't take disrespect in no type of level. No type of level. What's up, Ed? Yeah, disrespect is a red flag, man. Oh my God. I can't take it. I don't even like my family disrespecting me, man. I wouldn't want no woman disrespecting me. It's like you gotta be around positive people. That's the big thing. You gotta be around positive people. If you're not around positive people, it's just not gonna work out. Now you got a lot of men out here that's afraid to come up to women. I got a couple of friends, man. It's particular women they like, and they are afraid to come up to them. Well, I'm gonna think of a day to come up to her. I said, man, you got to do it now, man. You can't just think that you got all the time in the world to come up to a woman. You don't. And who knows the next time you're gonna see this person. You got to do that now while you see them. But it's so many guys that are afraid of rejection. And that's the thing. We have men and these young dudes are afraid of getting rejected by a woman. You got to understand, you're going to get rejected. Hell, you might even get rejected more than you get numbers. That's just how it is. You can't get every female that you're attracted to. You can't. You can get the ones that is cool. You can get the ones that really like you. Or if you have friends, that happens too. But fellas, you gotta stop dealing with women who are not giving you the time of day. It's plain and simple. Even if your friends can see it, if everybody around you can see it, but you're the only one that can't see it, you're blinded by this girl's looks. You're blinded by the sex. You're blinded by things that you shouldn't even be blinded over. Yeah, yes, it's cool to have a nice looking woman. Yeah, if she has a nice body and stuff. But if that's all she has, she isn't bringing anything to the table. Any woman can have a nice body, but what do you have up here? What are you doing for me? Like, if your conversation is not stimulating, you're losing it. Like, one thing about me, I'm very big on communication and just, you know, conversation skills. If a woman conversation skills is terrible, I can't mess with it, man. Then some of you guys got to stop having these long ass texting conversations than being on the phone. Like some of y'all that had text conversations for years with a chick, you ain't never talked to her on the phone. You ain't never even met the girl in person. And I've done that too. So I'm not only talking about y'all, I'm talking about myself as well. But it's just long text conversations. You could be on the phone doing that. You could set up something to hang out with. But if you have a girl's number and she's not willing to hang out with you, be friends with you, whatever, it's a waste of time. You don't have you don't want to be phone buddies with a chick for a long period of time if nothing is going nowhere. Now, if you cool with her, you friends and stuff like that, hey, that's cool. If you friends and you set it to the point to where you're gonna be friends and y'all just cool like that. But even with friends, Friends hang out too. If you ain't hanging out with this chick, calling her on the phone with her, but you having all these text conversations and it's short conversations. If you having you saying, "Hey, what's going on?" I'm okay. Well, what's the deal? Nothing. Well, what you about to get into? Nothing. If the conversation is dry like that, you got to get rid of her, man. You can't talk to her. She's already telling you right then and there, just from the conversation itself, that she don't want to talk to you. She ain't she probably with another dude while you texting her. More than likely, she probably with her dude that she do all that stuff for instead of you. So all that money and all that, especially never. And I also say this too: never leave with your money. It don't end well. Never leave with your money. Never leave with your money. When you leave with your money, a woman is going to take advantage of you. She's going to take advantage of you. All the money you give her, she's going to give to her dude and spend it on him. And now you looking like an idiot. Well, I thought she thought if I would leave with my money and get this and get that. No, no, that doesn't that makes it worse. Not only are they going to take advantage of you, but she's probably going to try to get her friends to take advantage with you of you too, because she's going to show off with her friends. Then she's going to start bringing her friends to dinners and outings and stuff, and then you have to pay for everything. Everything. You got these females now that will have their friends out on a date with you while you with her. So you'll tell her where you going, and then she'll tell her friends, "Oh, you got to do this and do that." But wait till this moment to where y'all come in. We go try to make him pay for everybody. Women actually plan this type of shit, fellas. They plan this. I told you I be around a lot of women. They tell me shit like this. They keep me up on game on shit like this. They'll even save you on their numbers to be like, "Oh, this the creepy guy. This is the guy I could get money from. This is the guy, this is the weed guy. This is this type of guy. This is this type of guy, this type of guy." They have particular guys saved on their phones. It's women I know, they got a whole roster of what they could get from each dude, and then they got a nickname for them. I'm sitting there like, are you serious? Then they tell me, "Oh, well, he's gonna call at this particular time and ask me this and this." I'm like, I don't believe that. Then when they call, they put it on speaker and it goes exactly how they say it. And I be sitting there like, bro, are you serious? It's actual women doing this type of stuff, fellas. That's why I say get yourself together, get your money together. If you want to get a business, do that. Ain't no harm. There is no harm working no 9 to 5 job. You got to start somewhere. It's like you got, man, bro, you got women out here that you tell them where you work at, they ain't gonna give you the time of day either. You work at a McDonald's, you work at a regular 9 to 5 job. These women ain't gonna fuck with you. I don't fuck with 9 to 5. I fuck with scammers. I fuck with dudes that own their own business. Do you know the percentage of men, preferably black men, who make over $100,000 or more? What is it, like 3%, 5%? So 95% of black men are not gonna make that. The majority of black men in this country, majority of black men in this country makes 42,500. And women make lower than that, but want a guy who makes over 100,000. You say as soon as you see the energy, oh yeah, oh, bro, you know the game, you know the game. Soon as you see, uh, a man a man who is focused and that's smart will realize a woman's energy is weird, and when they change, it's just that it's like, see Scandala, see you a smart dude, so you'll notice that it's a lot of these simps that will see that, but that just makes them more attracted to them because they giving them the time of day and they haven't been with women like that. If you're a man that is used to being with women like that, and you hip to the game, and you like, yeah, I ain't feeling what you doing, so I'ma just leave. That's when you know you got options. If a man know that he has options, he ain't caring. He don't care about this girl doing something, or oh, she acted up. Oh yeah, I ain't gonna get rid of her. If you got a roster of women, like, you ain't worried about that. You could just go on to the next chick. But with these simps, they don't have a next chick. This is the only chick that's giving them play, sort of. But when they 80 play, like 80 play to them is good play to them. When we see that, see guys like me and and Scandala and a lot of guys, when we see energy like that, we get the hell out of there. We leave. We leave them real quick. We leave them where they at. And then a man has to realize options that he has. If you about your business and you secure with yourself, and then you gotta have confidence. That's one of the biggest things with men. If you have to have confidence. Women know if you are a confident man or not. If they can see that you not confident, they will take advantage of you quick. Women know who they gonna take advantage of and not. They know that. If you a man about your business and you see things clear and you about yours, you ain't about no BS. You go do your thing. If you a man and you have a good paying job, you have a nice car, you a nice looking dude, and you whatever, man, you winning. You winning. Which shit, women gonna come to you if they see that you doing that. But you gotta be careful with that too, because if they see that you have that, they're gonna try to take advantage of it. That's where the mindset comes in. That's where that mindset comes in. And listen, I don't consider myself an expert or relationship expert or anything like that. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not. I'm just speaking this stuff in my perspective and stuff that I've seen and stuff that I've been through. And I want you fellas to just know what's out here. See that every woman is not the same. You have and there are some good women out here. And you know what I'm saying? A lot of these good women are with assholes and they not leaving it. But it's hard to find you a good woman that you like, man, nowadays, because it's so messed up, man. Nowadays, man, you got women out here getting these BBLs. You got women that's getting all this surgery. Man, you don't even know what's real and what's not anymore, man, because these women don't even like themselves. They're not secure with themselves. You know what I'm saying? So you got to watch out for that because there's so much fakeness going on in this world that you don't know who's real and not or not. These women are not even happy with themselves, man. You see the surgeries they get. You see all the stuff like, and then I be telling women this stuff too. I mean, just because a dude have sex with you don't mean that he want to be with you. And I say the same thing about just because the female gives you her number doesn't mean that she's feeling you. You just got her number. It's all about if it's a real number, real conversation. Is it going? Is it building anywhere? That's what you got to look out for. A lot of these women can give anybody their numbers. Hell, they give out fake numbers. If they feeling you, they say, okay, let's see what happens. But always know what you're getting into before you start, you know, spinning on anything. You got to understand this. You trying to make sure you fall in love with the right person. You want to be with the right person. Like nowadays, man, men don't even want to get married because they look at it like, what am I benefiting off marriage? Like, what am I benefiting? When the woman is benefiting more than me getting married, and you a breadwinner and everything, but a woman wants to get credited for everything nowadays. They want to get credit off your hard work. They want to brag about stuff. And one thing I will say this about, you see more guys more hip to it, like guys like Scat Dollar and other guys too. That's hip to these women that know when they see dumb stuff or weird stuff or outlandish stuff that they're gonna leave and they not gonna feel bad about it. You got some guys that will let a female go. They known for doing ridiculous stuff, disrespectful stuff. They not feeling you. They not giving you the time of day. Then you realize it and you let it go. But then 1 to 2 or 3 weeks later, you back calling this chick. It's almost like I think simps get turned on by women by the chase of trying to talk to women, hoping they give them a chance. I actually think they get turned on by that, man. I actually do. They get turned on from that. And you don't want to get to the point to where you're on somebody's voicemail begging, talking about, damn, I done called you X amount of times, I done text you X amount of times, and you don't answer. Like, what's up? And then you crying over the phone like, damn, you know, I wish you would call me and shit like that. It's guys that's like that. And it's sad, man. It's like these younger guys is getting worse and worse, man. And these younger women is getting worse. We got women out here that want to be like Glorilla and Sexy Red and these city girls and stuff, following what they say on their lyrics. And they just as dusty as them. These females that saying stuff like that, man, these are dusty chicks that ain't happy. They not happy. You see all them years Beyonce was telling you to go to the left, stop dealing with this dude. You're irreplaceable. You this and that, all these songs, all the single ladies are said. Number one, she ain't single, and she ain't let go of Jay-Z. After all that stuff Jay-Z did to her family and Solange and dragging her and doing all that, at the end of the day, she ain't leaving no billionaire. She not leaving no billionaire. So all these years, she making money off you hand and foot. And these females is too dumb to even realize that. And you paying money off the yin yang for her concert. It's what, bro, it's women that's uh not even they mortgage money they putting on this concert with her. They paying for concert tickets. They said fuck the bills for the butt. I want to go see Beyonce. That's crazy. But you got crazy ass women like this. And all I'm saying is, fellas, you got to be wise. You got to know what type of women you deal with. If she's not giving you the time of day, just get rid of her. You're going to go through women like this. But at the end of the day, you got to keep on trying until you find that right one. And when you find that right one, you go know. You go know. That I'm talking about that female that whenever you wake up in the morning and you see her on your bed, you like, damn, that's what's up. Whenever you go to sleep at night, you see her and you like, damn, that's what's up. I mean, the type of female that you feel joy about coming, like you can't even wait to come home to see her. Like, man, that's crazy. You want that type of love, like the love to like she can't wait till you get home type to be like, you know what? I was waiting on you to get home. I love you. You love me. You live. I love you too. All of that. When she's doing something for you, you ain't even told her anything, but she's giving you something. She's telling you every day, hope you have a good day at work. Somebody that cares about you and supports you and stuff. Not no woman that's disrespecting you, saying crazy things to you about her friends and all that stuff. Like, I just recently saw this story about this 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 white dude got scammed out $850,000 from some chick. She done cleared out his bank account, the stocks, the bitcoins, all that stuff from. Y'all look that up though, man. But she scammed this dude on 850,000. Was saying crazy stuff about old boy, like he ain't shit. That nigga's he's broke and all of this stuff after getting this money. And I'm sitting there like, bro, how do you let a female get that close to your banking information and all of that? See, some of y'all that let these females get to be too comfortable, man. Y'all gotta watch out for that. It's a whole lot of scams out here. It's a whole lot of women that will set you up. You going out, next thing you come to her house, next thing you know, it's two, three dudes already in the house ambushing your ass, robbing you. That's why I say I would never like a first meeting. Don't do that shit at the house. Don't do that at your crib. It has to be a public spot. Don't let her come to your crib. If she wants to come to your house to meet you in person for the first time, and she wants to come to your house, that's a red flag to tell you she trying to set you up, bro. If it ain't public for the first time you go out, don't even do it. Don't even do it. You can't trust these chicks. Because if they come to your house, they're gonna have the location at your house. So you like, no, I'm good. I'm good. Only have her at your house when you're comfortable to have her there. Only. Just saying. That's the wise thing to do. But that's just me. But again, fellas, if a woman's not giving you the time of day, just keep it moving. Any weird type of energy that you see from these women and you know they full of shit, just keep it moving. Don't even argue with these women. Don't even tell these women off. Just walk away, block them, bounce. Because the more you argue with these chicks, the more it's going to be worse because you can't win arguing with them. You argue with them, they going to think you sassy. You don't argue with them, they going to think you a punk. So it's really no winning on either way. But I'd rather be a punk and not go to jail than if I'm doing something and arguing with it, it's a possibility I will go to jail. And I don't condone hitting women at all. But if your life is dependent on you and they doing something to you and they pulling a knife or a gun or something on you, you have every right to do what you have to do to stay alive. So that's just my thing, man. I want to just say thank y'all so much, man, for taking the time to look at this video, man. I love every one of y'all. Shout out to my man Ed. Shout out to Scandala, man. Thank you very much, man. And everybody that tuned in, man. Y'all check me out on here, man. I'm gonna do more videos, man. Um, I took a little bit of a break, man. I had went to a friend of mine's that then died. We went through some personal stuff, man. I'm still kind of thinking about that. It was she was it's a woman I actually worked for 10 years. I was a caretaker for her. She died. She was 94, 95. Um, very intelligent woman. I learned a lot from her, man. I learned a lot from her. Had some good times, but I had some bad times too. But at the same time, man, it was she was a good spirited person, man. Um, always looked out for me. She was like a grandmother to me, man. So that hit me hard, man. That hit me really hard. I needed some time to really think on that, man, because it just, man, it just hit me. I think our funeral was 313 day actually. Um, but man, it was the ritual and everything was good. I had a wonderful time, so I checked with her family and everything. So it was a great service, man. But my thing is, and then I'm gonna leave y'all with this too, man. Spend as much time with loved ones and good friends as much as possible, man, because you just never know when the next time, when next time you're gonna see him, or if you see him at all again. So just cherish the times when you with good family and good friends and just good people, period, man. So, but like and subscribe to the channel, man. 313 the new breed, real talk. The D31 the D313 XP as well, myself, Duro DC1, Nomus J313, Archangel, man, my man Ed, Uncle Drew, uh, my guys at the Detroit Fan Report, Detroit what up though? My man Bandit, Day, Rich Riggs, my man Chris, um, man, just everybody that's a part of that. Also, too, man, my man Dante Chase, Man Beast Morris, um, Dynasty Sports Network, man. Guys there, Big Willie, Big A, Big Cass, um, Culture One, of course, Everything King, the big homie, the living legend, Downtown Deuce, my man Bruce Hope, the Format Podcast, Rolling with FD, Sergio Rodriguez, my man Retro Recap. What's up, Retro? My man Curtis Steele, man. What up, though? Curtis Steele, Lino Vitel, and just everybody that's doing content, man. I'm gonna be doing some reaction videos as well. So y'all check that out too, man. But until then, I want to say thank y'all so much, man. Until the next time, I'ma holler at y'all, man. Peace out.